Welcome back, guys, to Trails Through Daybreak, where last episode, our 4 SPG of the night of November 30th, dear Spriggan, had Van follow some clues to reach locations where at each one he was given a prize, a full detailing of his car, a visit to Trion Tower's bath, and then a lavish display of sweets as he found out the clients he had worked for before had organized everything to pay him back for being there for them. We then continued the sweep through the Tyrell district, ready for our movie.
The showing on screen 2 will soon begin.
Before I watched that Gloria film, I had my reservations about Nina Fenley being cast as the lead. But midway through the movie, my misgivings faded somewhat. I can see how she won the award for Best Actress. For a newbie, she's definitely got some serious acting chops, I'll give her that much. Beyond that, the crew clearly did their research. I was impressed with their attention to detail, even down to the characters' accessories.
Why not buy a souvenir to remember your visit?
Has he truly been won over? I should mention, we're rescreening Golden Blood. You can watch either the standard release or the director's cut. Since it made such an enormous stir, we figured it'd make for a fine way to end this year.
Thank you for your visit today.
I hear that Salvatore Gotti is going to be at the Revolution Festival. Apparently, the government requested that he personally oversee the event. If the circumstances permit, I hope he can pay us and our viewers another visit once the festival is over. Alright, it's time to choose a movie. Ticket sales for Gloria, Dawn of the Revolution have been through the roof lately. They're almost as high as the opening weekend numbers, which is kind of insane. It's probably because of the festival. People must want to learn more about their country and its history. Despite the controversy prior to its premiere, it's well regarded for its historical authenticity and political theming.
Hello.
What do I have left?
Thank you for your visit today.
Climber's Story.
The showing on screen 2 will soon begin.
I haven't watched Climber's Story and I've watched the other two. Fool's Requiem, Golden Blood Director's Cut. I guess we're reading Climber's Story.
If you have a ticket,
Reading,
please
watching.
proceed to the
One of them.
entrance.
Tickets for Climber's Story. It'll be 200 Mira for one. Let's grab a seat. There's Marielle in the back. This documentary is a dramatization of a memoir left behind by a mountain climber. The brutal intensity of mountaineering is laid bare against the ethereal beauty of Calvard's most famous peaks and valleys. The most impressive of which is the Tian Shan Mountains in the eastern region of the Republic. Nicholas, the author of the memoir, serves as the narrator as the team ascends the mountain using a route that was believed to be unscalable.
This isn't the first time I've gazed at the gaunt face of death. It awaits us all at the bottom of the abyss, yearning for our fall when a boulder bars our way. I've never seen a mountain rob the hope of the climbers challenging it. That is, not before today. It's been 10 days since we started our ascent, yet the summit is not even in sight. When you scale a mountain, death scales right behind you. Elman, Massif, and Gessner were among the greatest mountaineers in all the world. Yet even they were claimed by death while on the climb to the top. Man is utterly powerless before the mountain. The frailty of humanity is unmasked in the face of nature's raw majesty. So then, why does man climb the mountain? And to that I say, I do not know. All I know is that the vast world beyond the summit has seized hold of my soul, and it will never let go.
I was worried it might just end with, Ma'am, is that you? Well, look who it is. You come here all by yourself. Maybe. I was thinking it might be nice to maybe catch something, and then before I knew it, I found myself here. Did you come here to watch this movie too? I guess you could say that. You were smart to pick a documentary. One of the better genres to enjoy by yourself, in my opinion. I know what you mean. Before I knew it, I was completely sucked into what was going on. Except at one point, I suddenly saw Dingo in my mind. But he didn't look like he was sad or in pain or anything. He was smiling softly. He looked like he was in such peace. Made me so happy to see that. Really happy, as a matter of fact. Oh, I'm sorry, I must sound crazy right now, talking like that. Ah, not at all. Hearing that from you honestly brings me a little comfort. Thanks, Marielle. Van's conversation in the theater continued for a brief period. Soon enough, however, the two sides parted ways in the lobby. From there, Van got on with the rest of his evening. Hey, looks like they're selling commemorative brochures for this movie. I will of course pick one up. Who says no?
Why not buy a souvenir to remember your visit?
That's the honest point of it, isn't it? Who says no? So we are now out 10 movies. But according to this, of course, we need a little bit more. All movie brochures acquired, 10 out of 12. One more paper. How are we going to fit all this in? 15 bonds maxed as well. Well,
Hey,
that is the Tyrell district fully swept, fully talked through, complete. Leaving us with 2 more districts to go with. So I guess we'll move on to Station Street now.
off we go.
Is there an event on here as well? Nope. So we'll mix it in with a bit of our free time. I guess I'll do the Quatre one, really.
It's time for me to leave.
In the end. One of our biggest, bestest spell damage dealers.
Thank you for walking into my life.
Look. Ah. Good job, mate. Totally smashed today's quota. My boss has been real happy at how awesome my sales figures have been lately. At this rate, I'm going to get that end of year vacation guaranteed. Good luck, please.
All right.
Nothing on the board, but as expected, no green marker. It's really packed out here. This might be the busiest Revolution Festival we've had yet. We need to be on our highest alert. Some crook might want to try infiltrating the capital while we're all distracted. I don't expect that to happen, but we must remain vigilant regardless.
Now then.
You with your kid over here? Errands took so long today, it's already late. But mine is much stronger now, and she hasn't been complaining as much. Don't know where she gets all that energy from. Even I'm tired. She's growing up so nicely. Mummy gets tired quickly when she's shopping. That's why I said we should take a break.
One bullet can change your fate.
The youth is taking over.
Showing of the smash hit Wolves Rep.
Getting ready for the Revolution Festival is when it really dawns on you that the year is almost over. I've only been working here part-time for 3 months to be fair, but that only means I still have a lot of room to improve. I have to live up to the store's reputation.
What'll you have today?
Never anything new for me to buy at the moment. Oh, money! Oh, 24k
Thanks
cash!
for coming.
Milan's been thinking of setting up another startup out of nowhere, as if this place wasn't hard enough to manage, but I've been doing well enough handling things by myself. I just wish he had any idea of how hard it really is. He's too easygoing. Sure, he has his occasional breakthroughs, but that's the extent of his genius. It annoys me just thinking about it.
Need help with something?
Got more dialogue, haven't you?
Thanks for being such a good customer.
Alrighty.
We recently got into an argument about it. Yeah, he's really got a knack for this sort of deal, that I can't deny. But I always just end up feeling like trash after the fact. How quickly everything moves on. How you get dropped, I guess, in his next passion project. Carlo gave me a real earful yesterday when I suggested starting a new business. Told me it wasn't a coincidence this shop was as successful as it was. That it was the work of all employees here. And he's right about that. I've been focusing on the wrong things. That's not the kind of suggestion I can make on a whim.
Do you have any preferences? Thanks for coming in.
Good work with today's performance. Not 100% perfect, but the audience liked it, and I think we did good. We have to practice so we can nail our big performance during the Revolution Festival. Ah, Sailor, come on, quit it with all the business talk. Relax for a moment and toast with me. To the success of With You's debut performance. Yeah, you're right. Let's go and celebrate our future success. Yeah, I just know it's going to work out for us. We're going to kill it with our debut performance.
Alrighty.
Oh, Spriggan! Thank you so much for earlier. I have something here for you, actually. I hope you like it. Oh, dang, a home-cooked meal. Oh, no one gets jealous that I'm getting this from a top-of-the-line idol. Thanks, I'll be sure to enjoy it later. Top-of-the-line idol? Hearing that makes me so happy. I'm even more motivated now, sailor. Yeah, we'll work hard and stay as idols. Hey, where's my meal? The Basel Institute of Sciences professors have all been invited to the Revolution Festival this year. I'm aware that Professor Hamilton wasn't present last year, nor a few years before that. It's her first time attending in a while. I did hear they're planning on unveiling new weaponry, that with which Professor Cronkite himself was involved in developing. Weaponry is not one of my areas of interest, but I'm nonetheless intrigued to see the fruits of his labour. And that's the Orbital Cafe Iota Sweat.
That's...
Oh, let's go to the Bracer Guild and find that there basically no one's there. Reports just come in from Luca, the receptionist for the Elracion branch. Everything got real complicated real fast, but negotiations were underway to help get things under control. She used all resources available to her to prevent the worst case scenario from unfolding. She really did a wonderful job there. Luca, my granddaughter, has been heartbroken over not being able to prevent what happened in Cray Village. But she did a good job, where she could. Cray's tragedy isn't something she should shoulder by herself.
Alrighty.
Fair dues, Hazel. But yeah, there's no braces around.
Smash hit. Wolves
It's the
wreck.
Braces binge drinking day by the look of things.
It's so convenient nowadays.
They're testing the festival's lighting tonight. This is totally going to be post-worthy. Can't wait for the lights to come rolling in. I really don't understand what the heck you're on about sometimes. Oh, actually, I forgot to mention that I did get one ticket to the EGC. What? Why didn't you say that earlier? Come on, what were you biting your tongue for? I can't believe you. That's like mind-blowing. Wait. Pump the brakes there a little. It wasn't even a minute ago that you were getting all depresso on me. This is the EGC we're talking about. The EG freaking C. Think about all those models and actresses you'll get to meet. Oh, this is so exciting. And on the day of the festival too, yeah? This is so hype. It's like her excitement saps away all of mine in an instant. How's the buses today? I've talked to loads of people from this company, but nothing's clicking. It's a prestigious place and all the higher ups seem nice. I don't want to say no definitively, but I don't know. And I'm lost. In the streets or in general? Man, I wish I knew. What? What a conversation.
One girl's courage will change history. Gloria. Dawn
Hey,
of the
just wanted to let you know we got Dingo's notebook back. Glad to hear it. It's worth hanging on to. I came across all kinds of people when I was still dealing in shady stuff. But seeing Dingo off in Cray is going to stick out of my mind for the rest of my life. Always up on the straight and narrow. A guy with principles, that one. Ever since I've known him, really. It ain't hard to imagine him being like that since he was young. Starting to feel like a good time to go out for drinks. What do you say? You join me, big boy? Gonna pass on this one. Maybe some other time. I know you're just messing with me. Come on, let's have some fun. I was hoping to drink one on Dingo's name. A lot of brothers in need of a ride today, eh? It's tough being popular. You know the feeling, I'm sure. I'm sure I know. Well, before we get into Western and all the people that are in there, now that we've completed most of Station Street,
Banner launched!
let's go on a stargazing night with Quatre, Silizon. Quatre looks like he's going to spend the night doing some stargazing on the roof. Maybe I will join him. Maybe I will indeed. Hey, you're working late. Oh, hi, Van. Care for some stargazing tonight? Sure, why not? I heard you were up here, so I thought I'd come and watch with you. Especially because I didn't get the chance back in Basel, since we were so busy. Could have just said something. No offense, but adults have such a strange habit of keeping those things to themselves sometimes. Anyway, your timing is perfect. I just finished setting up the telescope. That's the one you keep in your room, right? Looks pretty old. Had it for a while? Yeah, I used it all the time when I was at the professor's house. It doesn't hold a candle to the one in the observatory in terms of how much you can see, of course. But it's good enough for some casual stargazing, which is why I still have it. Want to check it out? Sure. You'll have to teach me how to use it, though. Never used one of these guys. That's fine. I'll demonstrate for you. Stand right next to me. Just have to bring it into focus, and there. I'll line it up with the first star in the Great Skedart Triangle. Have a look. Awesome. Let's check out that bad boy. Oh, his face is really close. Man, that's neat. You can barely see it with the naked eye. Still looks a little blurry to me, though. Should I try twisting the dial like you did? Quatre? That's okay. You just keep looking. I'll turn the dial for you. It's even blurrier now. How's it now? Can you see it any better? Oh, now we're in business. You can see so much more detail like this. All I could see before was just twinkling away in the sky. You didn't make it sound like this telescope was anything special, but I can even see the star wobbling. Kind of like a desert's heat haze. You typically only observe that in constellation stars specifically. Stars that don't form part of a constellation don't have that. Their shimmer is less pronounced, and they move more regularly. And also... Van continued admiring different stars as he and Quatre talked about telescopes and other subjects in astronomy. I'll admit, I hadn't ever really given much thought to this sort of thing until now. But stars are pretty cool to look at, aren't they? Oh, absolutely. If you're interested in learning more about astronomy, I've got some books I'd be happy to lend you. There's one that Gran wrote a long time ago that I definitely Whoa, slow down, sport. How about I get the recommended read some other time? I see the glimmer in those eyes. If we start right now, we're not going to be done till we can't even see the stars anymore. Okay. Next time. Well, I can see you're really passionate about stargazing. Why did you start? It's all thanks to Gran. She's the one that introduced me to engineering and academia in the first place. She taught me that an engineer's priority is the betterment of lives and that we uncover the true ways of the world only through academia. And I've always believed in that. I always believed that I wanted to devote myself to them wholeheartedly, just like Gran has. With any luck, I hoped I could even come to terms with myself and truly understand the meaning of my own existence. But I haven't felt as strongly recently. Seeing engineering be used to bring harm to other people is disheartening, to say the least. You mean those nuclear weapons, or are you talking about the Geneses? Both. The invention of something as terrible as nuclear weapons has called those beliefs into question in the first place. But the Geneses, I can't help it, they bother me. They're prototype ordnance, but they've gone from tools of observation to tools of destruction. Makes me wonder, what sort of world was it that Professor Epstein wanted to learn about? I got this telescope from Gran a long while ago, but I never forgot what she told me when she gave it to me. Astronomy is the foundation of all learning. Use this as your foundation and start thinking and reflecting on such matters for yourself. I think I get it. Astronomy is about examining Agnès' miracles through a scientific lens, the ultimate goal being to learn more about our world. Bam, can I ask how you felt tonight, looking up at the stars through my telescope? What did you think of? If I had to put it into words, then the sheer size of what's out there. It's so hard to wrap your head around, you can't describe it as anything short of a miracle. It just puts things into perspective. You can't help but feel tiny looking up at the night sky, like small change in the grand scale of things. Well, sorry if it was too cliche for you or whatever. It's just how I felt, okay? You can stop laughing now. I'm sorry, I'm not making fun of you. You're just the only person I know who'd word it quite like that. I've always looked at the world through a researcher's eyes, all while trying my best to follow in Gran's footsteps. Sometimes I worry if those ideals are holding me captive, if I'm missing the forest for the trees, or the galaxy for the stars in this case. You know much more about the world than I do, Van, not just the superficial stuff. I wanted to know what someone like you saw in those same stars. Hearing you say that was a relief. What you and I see isn't so dissimilar. And if someone like you sees that too, then I'm not as lost as I thought I was. I can still try to follow in Gran's path. I haven't lost sight of it yet. What you said helped reassure me of that. Yeah, there's a lot to take away from my dumb ass, but sure. Though whether you and I see things the same way or not, if you love and cherish what you see, even after everything you've studied, then that's your world, Quatre, and no one can take that away from you. You know, Van, I think you're right. I'm only who I am today thanks to Gran and everyone else in my life. With everyone's help, we can make sure technology is used to finally grasp the truth in the world all around us. That is the world I live in, and want to continue living in. I wouldn't have it any other way. And it sounds to me like you've got nothing to worry about. You're exactly right where you should be. Quatre, Van, there you two boys are. You must be awfully close if you're spending time alone looking at the stars together. It's not like that, really. Sorry for hogging him all night. You definitely did, you little thief, you. What have you two been talking about, huh? Nothing much, really. Just small talk. Nothing that would interest you, Essie. Esmeralda happily joined them, and together the three of them kept chatting and looking at the stars, if only for a while longer.
Detecting rise in body temperature. Are you okay, Quatre?
What?
I'm fine, I swear.
What? Don't be mean to Cataler. SCLM support effect plus 5%, an engineer out of his shell. Don't get called out by robots. Alright then, let's finish up Station Street with Westerns.
Thank you for visiting the Weston department store.
I'm not sure what to pick.
Our stores have a wide
Practical
variety
gift
of
might be the
fine
way to
goods
go.
for sale.
Something she'll get good use out of, rather than something that won't last.
We hope you enjoy shopping
Hey,
with
Rosette,
us.
you're out too, huh? Oh, Mr. Arkride. Hello there. Surprised to see you here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Are you on
your
patrol
attention,
tonight?
Please.
Yeah, night's still young after all.
Limited
You shopping
edition
around for a
Revolution
gift?
Festival merchandise
I
is
am.
on sale throughout the
It's for one of my Marduk colleagues in Ored. Her
We
birthday is
invite
next
everyone
month.
to come and see for
A
yourselves.
co-worker from Marduk. She also a concierge? She is indeed, one of our very best too. She's primarily in charge of operations in the Free Cities. In fact, I believe you met her when you were sent to Ored for tactics lessons. Oh yeah, that's that perky woman that was helping me. You must be that Spriggan dude I keep hearing about. If you're looking for Rosette, you're fresh out of luck. But don't fret, because I'm taking her place. For a few weeks anyway.
Thank you for visiting the
Security Chief
Weston
Kasim's
department
train is
store.
going to take you to hell and back, but I'm sure you'll live. And if not, then I'll
Our
be there to
stores
pick
have
up
a
your
wide
remains.
variety of fine goods for sale.
Those warnings did not do Kasim's training justice.
We hope you enjoy
Shit was
shopping
real
with
tough.
us.
She was a great help. That's quite an eye for detail. That's her, alright.
Ladies and gentlemen,
She's aware of my
your attention,
circumstances.
please.
Despite the state I'm in, she's always incredibly
Limited
patient and has
edition
stuck with me
Revolution
throughout my
Festival
practical tests.
merchandise is on sale throughout
More
the
than just a
building.
colleague, she's a dear friend. She sounds
We
like she's
invite
pretty
everyone to
great.
come and see for yourselves.
Sad to say, I'm probably the wrong person to ask if you want help picking a gift for a woman. We're only doing half a day tomorrow, so take all the time you need picking out a gift. Thank you. Make sure you get some rest too. I don't think I'll quite pick anything tonight. Her birthday's still a ways off. But I think I'll take another look around before I head home. I hope you have a lovely evening, Mr. Arkride. I will do. What happened
Thank
to
you for
Cray is a
visiting the
tragedy that will
Weston
forever
department
wail me.
store.
But we can't let that hold us back forever. We gotta live our lives for them too.
Our stores have a
Food
wide
demands always
variety of fine
skyrocket right
goods
before the
for sale.
festival. We're used to it now though, so we'd always stock on additional
We hope
supplies
you
from
enjoy
Cray.
shopping with us.
My friend being able to hook us up this time with produce from Orad has been a lifesaver. I think she mentioned visiting for the Revolution
Ladies and
Festival, so
gentlemen,
that might be
your
the perfect time to
attention,
thank her
please.
for it.
I'm proud of all my
Limited
wares.
edition
Of course,
Revolution
there's
Festival
nothing else to
merchandise
buy
It's
because
been a
they've already
pleasure.
gone and bought it all during the day, is what you'd think. But you never know.
We invite everyone to come and see for
A
yourselves.
lot's happened this year, but we're on the last stretch now. If the stars align, I might even open up my own business next year. And by stars, I mean Mirror. I get ya, but they're finally cutting off war reparations. I'm worried it might lead to a recession. Cutting all that cash flow is going to have some repercussions. It's as easy as just saying no. The pharmaceutical industry's been growing lately. Even Vern's getting in on it with this new company of theirs that they just started. Maybe I should snoop
Thank
around
you
a
for
little.
visiting the Weston
They're still not open
department
to the
store.
public, so now might be a good time, or be as good a time as ever.
Our stores have a
I wouldn't get my hopes up.
Fine goods for sale.
You're such a killjoy. Don't worry so
We
much
hope you
about me.
enjoy
I did my
shopping with
homework
us.
on this. It's real profitable right now. You can invest your life savings into helping me set this up, and I promise you I
Ladies and
wouldn't lose you a
gentlemen,
single
your
mirror.
attention, please.
Yep, but no thanks.
Limited edition Revolution
Does anything
Festival
catch your eye?
merchandise is on sale
I hope I
throughout
see
the
you
building.
My
again.
god, their announcements don't stop at the moment, do they?
We invite everyone to come and see for yourselves.
Been a while since I last got the chance to buy some stock from repair shops and black market dealers. I did happen to hear a survivor of Cray's been working at Thunders. Mighty awful what happened there. I feel sorry for the lass. It's the kind of wound even revenge can't heal. We don't just bounce back from something so awful. I'm not the most spotless person here, but I still feel just awful for her. Can't imagine what she's going through. These
Thank you for
indiscriminate
visiting the
attacks are
Weston
just
department store.
unforgivable.
I've got some fine wares for sale.
Interesting for you to be coming above ground like this, to be fair.
We hope you enjoy shopping
Let's
with
go.
us.
Best come again soon.
Ladies
If you're
and
looking for a
gentlemen,
Kana, I
your
sent her home
attention,
early.
please.
She needs some time to herself. I know things will only get busier with the festival coming up, but it's a much-needed break. Right now is not the time to be worrying about other stuff. Much as I want to know what's up with our master's weapons popping up in the black market. Plus whatever Marduk and Zek Darms are up to. They're shady as all hell. I don't trust it. Vern's weapons portfolio has expanded massively over the past 2 years, and we've got Reinford's contributions to thank for it. But that can't be all there is to it. They'll be unveiling the army's new weapons at the Revolution Festival.
I take pride in all my merch. I'll get more good stuff in stock soon.
My god, I do not have enough money.
Visiting the Weston department store.
Everyone's seeking new vestments for the upcoming Revolution Festival. It's nice seeing an every year occurrence still present. Tensions are easing. I've thought about running a promotional campaign for Elasion designer clothing this winter. No one from the fashion industry got arrested, thankfully, but stock prices in Elasion have been plummeting regardless due to everything. I'll be delighted in lending my own support to our partners in the clothing industry to help rectify the public's opinion.
Welcome. Thank you for coming. We await your next visit.
Just gotta think, for someone who doesn't do sweeps and talk to NPCs, this nighttime sweep, that quest is like 20 minutes and then you've got your events. It's like 40 minutes, but for me it's 2 hours. Well, I'll leave the interior design to someone more capable. I'll focus on deliveries, but those that are there on track as well. So I think I have an idea to appeal to tourists. I'll leave the smaller details to those closer to those running the events. Our main focus this time is garnering interest and making it enjoyable. Everything's on track thanks to everybody's efforts. I'm so proud of all the hard work everyone's put in.
Our stores have a wide variety of
It hasn't been an easy year, but that's the more reason to end it with a bang and make this Revolution Festival the best one yet. It'd be wonderful if the festival went off without a hitch. It takes some weight off of everyone's shoulders. We're still working on the rooftop area. My hope for it is that it'll be a popular lounge area.
Limited edition
I like if you're saying that this person doing the announcement gets paid by the word. I wonder if the Trails writing staff get paid by the word as well. There's a lot of pay. Maybe. Hopefully. Probably not. My husband said he'd be home late tonight, but he sent me just the sweetest letter and... Hey Marguerite, I got this vibe from you earlier, but I was wondering... You don't actually like your husband, do you? What kind of question is that? Is it that hard to imagine I'd love my husband for his thoughtfulness and kindness, and not just for his deep pockets? But here I thought you were totally a gold digger. That you were only in it with him because he's crazy rich. Well, that explains why listening to you talk about your relationship wasn't like clicking at all. You're being awfully rude, Beth. I'm not exactly thrilled to hear that that's what you thought of me. But that aside, do you really think that any relationship you ever involve yourself in will work out with that attitude of yours? I'm sorry. Maybe I'm being a tad too blunt, but the way you're acting shows absolutely no respect for your prospective partner at all. No man, rich or not, will want a lasting relationship with you when you treat them that way. Except for some lowlife looking to take advantage of you instead. No, but gold digging is my life's mission. What else am I supposed to do? Here I thought Marguerite and I were kindred spirits. But whatever. Who cares about what she says? The Revolution Festival is just around the corner. This will be my big chance. This is it. The final battle. I gotta keep going. What the hell? I did get the impression something was wrong with Beth, but I guess now everything's come back to bite her. Complacency's a killer. If she expects everything to fall into her lap, she'll miss out on the wonderful things she could be doing at the festival. Though she's still young, the most I can do is keep an eye on her and hope she'll eventually come to her senses. Not friendship over? Administrator Wesley has been workshopping other ways to attract customers to the rooftop area during the festival, including new items and events. I'm still new here, but I hope I'll be able to get along with everyone. A good workplace environment leads to good work being done. Fingers crossed this will be the first of many years working here. But no use worrying about the future. Gotta focus on the now.
What'll you have today? Thanks for coming.
And that is Station Street, nighttime complete. Which leaves us with just Old Town before we end our night. We might be able to wrap everything within 2 hours. Way! Speed. Utmost speed. Gonna go to Riverside just a second.
Now.
No one's in there? What's going on with them then?
Let's do this.
We'll go in front of the office. Because I'm mostly interested in this way.
How is it this late?
Don't get all high and mighty just because. I get it, okay. You helped me out a couple of times, and I do live in this neighborhood with you. My stand and the old lady's shops are here too. So we're neighbors, but we're not friends, got it? So it is a stand. Yeah, I know. Don't worry. This is the part where you kiss up, you jackass. Kid's his age, man. Undecipherable. It's you guys I'm interested in. You're late as well, Jess. What do you mean by that? I mean, that's just how I feel. I want to make you happy. I owe the both of you so much for helping me get here, so that's why... Sorry, forget it, I'm rambling. No, Jess, you can tell me, what's on your mind? Well, this is awkward. None of my business anyway. Good luck, lovebirds. Not really. Really none of my business? What's going on? What's going on? Now, this part looks great, doesn't it? The decoration people are really dragging their feet. If they take any longer, I'm lighting a fire into somebody's ass. It'll be fine, I'm sure. We still have 3 more days. You really don't have to be so much of a slave driver about it. Can't help it. It's either them or the neighborhood association, and those guys are even worse. But you help later. You young folks gotta do your part. I'm not taking more work for free, lady. Well, I need help, and it's either you or the neighborhood association. Can't trust them for nothing, so you it is. You it is. I know you ain't got nothing else to do, Van. Can't talk your way out of this one. I mean, I didn't even say no. Just, can you get off my ass first? No. Obviously not. I get to see Jess perform live tonight. First time in ages. I could barely even sleep last night. I can't help it. I'm just too excited. Gotta make sure I'm all ready. Maybe I should prepare a little surprise for him. Oh, something's going on here. It's coming to a head. Walmart was completely booked tonight, I heard. Glad you guys get to relax now that the mafia's died down a bit. I get the feeling this year's festival is going to be a real barn burner, so you gotta rest up and recharge your batteries while you can. Now then, that should get me through the festival. What is Eddie up to, actually? He's been going out a lot recently. He said he had some kind of idea, but he wouldn't tell me what.
Looking is always free, you know.
Wait.
Come
it was
back
his
for more
idea?
anytime.
And he contacted Pizzelli to make it a reality, maybe? Wait, really? You got time off for the Revolution Festival? Yes, I did. Work is still plenty busy, but I pulled some strings to get the festival off. So what do you say, Harry? Want to hit the town with Dad? Yeah, for sure. I want to hit the food stalls. Dad's been working so much lately. I wonder if he can even keep up with me. I've got to tell Mark and Sheena. They're probably going to tag along too, aren't they? We didn't tell them about it, but, well... I was off on business for quite a long while, and I've needed this break to decompress. All that constant work just isn't good for me, you know? It's been some time since I've seen Harry. I'm sure he has much to tell me, and I him. Where are the cats today? Where's Etoile? Oh, there, found him. Well, I don't often see you here, Etoile. Now, who's a good kitty cat? You want some pats? I think you do. I think Etoile doesn't. Oh, Killjoy, did I come on too strong? Or is he perhaps inviting me to follow him instead? Meh. Well, considering you freaking hissed it, you know. No, he isn't. Aw, lass, he's just such a sour puss. But I have to at least earn his favor before I up and croak. What secrets is he hiding? Oh, you little teaser, 12. You keep playing hard to get. That only makes me want to tell you more. You're better at leading people on than I could ever hope to be. Teach me your ways, Master 12, I beg you. Becca taking embarrassing photos of me in bed today. Cuddled up with the cat as the small spoon. Both of us asleep. How dare she take pictures of that? They're not cute. They're blackmail.
The goddess of the sky is always watching
over
us.
You've something on your mind, I see. It doesn't seem to be troubling you, but it does concern you in a sense. Can't hide anything from you, can I? Just ran into an old face for the first time in a while is all. That obvious I'm worked up, huh? Man. I'm running a bit late today. I had some business to attend to this morning. But now that I'm here, I can lead you in prayer for as long as you wish. Thanks much.
Well,
The goddess walks with us always. When you find yourself lost, you need only offer your prayer unto her. May the goddess smile upon you. A lot on my mind. Just know crap's gonna go down. Calm before storm it is.